Sometimes I have to remind myself of the magic in every day, sprinkled all over the place. Sometimes hidden and obscure, sometimes obvious, sometimes hard to find, sometimes miraculous. I found the love looking back. It's so clear when you have the right perspective. Don't you know? Can't you see? The angel with my higher self whispered to me. I found it looking back through the lens of God bears such compassion. God does not shrink by comparison. God does not shrink by our struggles. In the eyes of God, we are love. Clear, obvious, emanating, day after day, a way of new beginnings. No matter how foggy our vision gets, there it was. It was when my brother called the man that he is, proud, strong, dedicated, loyal, truthful, creative. I did not know if he could love all the sides of me, for our realities were so different, but there in that moment I saw it, the man that he is, the friend, the partner. And while my life and experiences are quite different, I am grateful to know that we have each other. I am grateful for the roads that we have walked together. It was the black butterflies that emerged when I found the black cat in my yard. Dead, transitioned, somewhere in a different existence. I thought, how do I say goodbye to a life that seemed forgotten, one that we couldn't quite reach, that a part of me knew was its time to be set free? How can I honor it was still very much alive, sunbathing in my yard in all its lonely, grief in its eyes and in its body. It carried a harsh reality, wanting help but not feeling safe enough to trust. Once its friend was gone, it returned to the all shortly after. This place falling away in the distance, waking up from the dream of illusion, yet when we're here, we think it's all there is. We scratch at the surface behind the curtain. We wonder where home truly is. Butterflies showed me there is life just as much in death, that is the ultimate transformation. It was the kitten who joined our family the next day, a stranger's compassion easing any transition. Someone cared enough to notice the cat's finding a home in me. Someone cared enough to know animals deserve a home, and I am quite Few's sanctuary. It was the peace that I feel in my corner of the world with cats, go figure that. Each with their own distinct personality, each so honest and free in their existence. We live in the most beautiful world, full of water and green and change and life and death and spirit and material and physical and astral, duality and consistency, and yet those in the know have hijacked this experience. God sees even them as playing a part, as a triumph in our evolution for all that we overcome, as a story we choose that we can change in any moment, though it may not feel so at that second. It was the neighbors who come to say hello. Connie came by with a tomato and avocado from a friend's garden in the neighborhood. She thought to share with me what was given to her sweetness and her beauty and her being, her innocence and her curiosity. I have helped her to forgive the past, and she has helped me to be at ease in my present. Neighbors who wave on their walks, neighbors who stop to talk, The client who left my house yesterday, hopeful. The trans friend who went from she to man, from he to her, from body to spirit, all in front of my eyes. I made us fruit bowls and asked what that feels like. See, I saw the soul for exactly what it was, and I accepted and admired any experience that it chose. I just wanted that being to feel whole, a being of both masculine and feminine, a being bigger than any label that we could come up with, a being not restricted by body or form, but here to try out its range for a moment. In this place, we must carry the responsibility and the magic of all that we are. See, when I looked back from the eyes of God, through that lens, I was filled with so much love. I saw love sprinkled all over the place. It was in the sun filling my eyes with light. It was found in the dark that cocooned and held me. It was both my nourishment and my hunger. There was magic found in my ease and discomfort. It was breaking away from what's familiar. What steps do I take next on the journey? The magic is found along the path. The magic is found in every day. If you look from the lens of God, you will see love in so many ways.